What you're looking at is the Begali Intrepid from Begali in Italy. This is their magnetic bug. This bug is very similar to the Vibroplex, with the exception of a few things. The first being it's magnetic. All of the tension control is done through magnets. The swing arm is facing the operator as opposed to away from him, and there's a dit ratio magnet that actually controls the spacing of the dits. That works in conjunction with the dit contact. Everything on the left side is for the dits, everything on the right hand side is for the DA, and there's three main pieces to this key. The first being the swing arm, the next being the dit-DA arm, and the reason I say there's three pieces is because the dit-DA arm actually is split in half. This is almost like an HST key where it's been split in half. So the front side controls the DA, the rear side hit by the DA arm causes the back side to move. So the first thing we'll look at is what are the settings. The first setting here is the dampener control. Just like on the Vibroplex, it's just there to stop the dit arm. It sits in the front as opposed to the rear. The next one back is the magnetic tension for the DA arm, and that works by repelling the DA arm away. And then after that is the actual contact itself for the DA. And then this piece here is an excursion which sets how far over the center dit-DA arm rests between the two brass pieces. So you want to get that as centered as you can. Moving on to the back left side, we have the dit contact. The interesting thing about the dit contact that is not in the Vibroplex is, one, the dit contact is pointed. Two, it has a spring inside where the contact rests on. So as the swing arm's contact hits the dit arm contact, it actually bounces as well. The next one here is the dit tension, and again it works by repelling the dit arm away. And then finally here is the spacing for the dit strike. So the farther back you make that, the farther you have to push the dit paddle in order for it to actually move the swing arm. Weights on top you get two of. The slowest speed with the Begali, if you have your dit contact set right and your dit ratio set right, which we'll talk about now, will be 18 words per minute. The dit ratio arm, which is something that the Vibroplex doesn't have, actually in conjunction with the dit contact allows you to set the ratio spacing between each of the dits. This is unlike the other magnets where it repels. This one actually is magnetized in such a way that it tries to grab this swing arm. So you can almost hear it grabbing it when it gets over there. What that does is, the closer you have it, the slower the ratio between the dits. With the two weights forward, we're at about 18 words a minute. If we separate the two weights, pushing one all the way to the back, one in the front, It's about 20 words per minute. And if we push the second weight all the way to the rear, I'd say we're about 35 words per minute. So, there you go. That's the Begali Intrepid.